Yeah, I'm going to do about a little video here on how to replace a switch on a MagLite. It's pretty easy, but you might have to knock the switch out. First thing you got to do is unscrew the top here. Ugh. A lot of turns, man. You know, that's the focus too, right? So, god damn. There it is. Then you unscrew the where the bulb goes in. You just unscrew it. Alright. Bulb's out. Right, that's it. That's an LED bulb, by the way. And then you got to take the batteries out. Yeah, it's a lot of turns to take the head off the flashlight. They do that because it's the adjustment too, you know. So take the batteries out. Batteries are out. Now you got this little rubber switch plug thing here. This just pops out with your fingernail, right? That comes out. Then you got to use an Allen wrench. Let me grab the right Allen wrench and see what size it is. It's an SAE. It's not a metric. Okay, the Allen wrench I think is a 3/32, and because I measured it with this vernier caliber, it was like 88 thousandths. 3/32 comes out to 92,000. That's the closest size. That must be what it is. You know, they must make it a hair undersized so it fits in a hole, right? So you just turn it like 5 turns this way, you know, counterclockwise. And it basically is a little screw inside the switch that locks the switch down into the housing, right? Then you can push out this thing here. Now, to tell you the truth, first you got to press the button in. You push out the switch, and it gets stuck, to tell you the truth, a little bit. It may get stuck a lot, too, because I actually had to hammer this out of here to get it out of here. And it turned out, mine, I just needed a good cleaning and instead of replacing it. But there it is. It's out. So put it back in, just slide it back in, and that's it. Not a big deal. Yeah, something else to look at too. There's a little spring on the end. This is where the bulb holder is, and it's got, well, the spring just loses tension. You might want to stretch that spring out. Looks like everything in here is like non-corrosive and stuff. Looks pretty solid, but uses the same Allen wrench. You just take out this little screw on the side here. This goes on the side of this, the housing right here, and it's screwed through that slot right there. And then the spring sits inside there with a cap, this cap on one side and a cap on the other side. That spring loses tension. That's something else to watch for with these stupid lights, but otherwise they're pretty reliable. Okay, so the switch is back in, and you know, it doesn't line up perfectly, so what you do is you put the little Allen wrench in here to move it back and forth this way, and then you get it lined up, then you just screw it down. You don't need to super tighten it. And then just the opposite, you just screw the bulb back in, and you put the head on top of it again, right? And batteries back in here, put the button back on, and you're all set to go. That's how you change the switch. It's pretty simple. I got one of these this is a newer one. I got an older one from the 90s. It takes a different switch than 2002 or up, and I got another switch coming for it. So yeah, these are expensive lights, but if you find the switch is bad, you could probably soak it in vinegar and then a electromotive cleaner, then some WD-40, and it might freaking work, you know, because there's probably a little dirt and corrosion on there. Because these things, they still get a little wet inside anyway, because these caps aren't so freaking perfect, you know.